Yo, Wagwan, hope you are having a great day. Now, in this video, I want to go through all the pages you need for a successful website. Now, if you've been following this playlist, following this series, then hopefully you'll have made all these pages already. But if not, then this video will help you know which boxes you need to tick, what pages you need on your website, and why those pages are important, because maybe you'll miss a few of them off. Maybe you'll be like, that's not important to me personally. So this will have some good information for you and help you get in the right direction. Before we start, I want to let you know that I do suggest you use Thrive themes for all your website building needs. That's what I use for all my website building needs, and it just makes everything really easy, makes it easier for you to build your pages and get everything exactly how you want it. To get that, just go to growonyoutube.com/thrive. That does help out the channel as a little thank you for all these videos that I've been making for you. So please go through that link. Also, use Crystal, as that's the hosting that I use, especially if you're in the UK. It's a really great hosting platform, and it doesn't have a lot of the wild hidden costs that a lot of the other platforms have, the other hosting platforms and domain purchasing platforms. So definitely go to growonyoutube.com/crystal for that. Links will be in the description down below. But let's get into it, and I will be listing this in order of, part of it's in order of importance. Like the first 3, 4, 5 are definitely the most important in my personal opinion. But I do have a list of the pages here, and also I do suggest that I might make a checklist of this. Maybe it'll be linked in the description if I do make a checklist, if it has enough people wanting it, enough demand and all that sort of stuff. I make a checklist down below. Otherwise, you can just screenshot this page or pause the video and write all this stuff down. If you don't know who I am, I'm Jay Cartere from jaycartere.com, teaching you how to be better at music, online marketing, and online business. Now, this is the #1 spot for creatives and musicians that don't want to be starving artists. So if that sounds like you, subscribe, check out the rest of the content on the channel. This whole channel is dedicated to helping you make money from your art and being able to do something that you love for a living. So if that sounds interesting to you, stick around, turn on notifications, all that sort of great stuff. Now let's get into the video. So first of all, we have opt-in page, thank you page, sales page, checkout page. These two are the most important for you to start out with. This is what you should start your website with. You can do this very easily with Thrive themes. I already made videos on that, so I'm not going to show you exactly how to make these step by step. You can watch the videos in the series. I just want to make sure that you've got this stuff down. So this is an opt-in page. It gives you information about what people are what the person is opting in for, why they want to opt in, what they'll get after they opt in, and it gives them the opportunity to enter their email address, their details, and get on your mailing list. Your mailing list is your most important asset. If you run an online business, if you're creative, if you have a fan base, if you have a audience, you need a mailing list. It's the only thing that you own. It's the only way you can contact your audience without a third party being like, no, you can't do that, you need to deal with our algorithm. If you do not have a mailing list, you are messing up, and you really need to fix that ASAP. Do not rely on YouTube subscriptions. Do not rely on Twitter follows. Do not rely on Instagram follows. Don't rely on any of that. You need a mailing list. Get it done. And I will be making videos on how to, use ConvertKit, how to get started with ConvertKit, because that's what I use. I will leave a link to ConvertKit down below in the description. You can go to growonyoutube.com/ConvertKit and basically use, you can use that or any other mailing list software that you want to use. and that enables you to email your list at, you know, whenever you want to, basically. So first off, you need an opt-in page. This should be the first page you create, because if you got an opt-in page, then you can get people's emails, you can get them on your email list, and you can contact them whenever you want to. That's very, very powerful. That's more powerful than having a homepage. It's more important than having a homepage, because a homepage, someone can come to your website, see it, and go somewhere else, forget about you, never come back. An opt-in page, they come in, they give you their DLs, and now you can remind them that you've got new content. You can remind them that you've got stuff to sell. You can continue to basically nurture that relationship down the road. Very, very important. Next, you want a thank you page, preferably a thank you page that also has a one-time offer on it or something to sell. This thank you page will just let people know that yes, they have entered their email address. This is how they get the thing that they've signed up for. And you also want to give them an opportunity to buy something from you at this point. The reason why you want to do that is because this is probably someone who's interested in the type of stuff that you're selling. Your opt-in freebie should be related to the products that you sell. So someone opts in for your freebie that's related to the product you sell, they're probably interested in the type of product that you sell. So after they get the freebie, you let them know that there's a product for sale, and they can get that if they so choose to at this point in time. Some people will take you up on the offer, some people won't, but giving them an option to take you up on the offer is better than not doing so. The next page that you need on your website is a sales page. You need to have an actual page dedicated to the product, the service, whatever you are actually selling. Now, this can be done a variety of different ways. Here is a long form sales page. This is my YouTube For Noobs course sales page. This is very, very long. It's got a lot of information, a lot of proof, a lot of, you know, testimonials, all that sort of stuff, because this is an expensive course. So I want people to have all the information that they need at their fingertips. So this is that sales page, but I've also got very, very short sales pages. So if we go to arcps4servers.com and we go to download server settings codes, we can go to any number of these mini sales pages, which basically have info about the product that I'm selling, and it's got, you know, some testimonials and stuff, and people can watch a tutorial video that shows them how to set this up. And it's a very, very short sales page, as you can see, not as long. And look at all the reviews that we've got, so people can go through and be like, okay, you know, this is probably the place that I want to purchase this from. Reviews are very, 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 very important. I didn't include a testimonial submission page on this list, but that should be something that you're thinking about, but that's a little bit more advanced, so we're not going to get into that today. After your sales page, you should have a checkout page. Now, this can differ depending on the software or the service that you're using. For example, on this sales page, the checkout page is right on the actual site. So once you click this to enter your DLs, this is the checkout page. It's a modal that pops up on the website, so you don't actually go to another page. However, on my YouTube For Noobs sales page, if you click here, it will take you to a checkout page where I'm using Samcart, and it gives you all the information here that you need. And you can see we've got some extra testimonials, we've got a money back guarantee, all that sort of stuff, and we've got bullet points and whatnot to give people that extra push to actually follow through on this checkout page, which is really, really important, because people leave the checkout page. They'll come, they'll see the price, they'll get to this, and they'll be like, maybe not. So if you continue to reiterate the message that you had on your sales page, it will get more people to purchase and follow through with the actual checkout process. Then you want a thank you page for the actual purchase. So after they make a purchase, you want a thank you page that thanks them for making that purchase. So it'll be kind of similar to this, but I suggest you make a personalized video thanking that person for buying this specific product. Not a personalized video for each person, but a personalized video for that specific product. And you basically put a video on that page and let them know frequent questions of how to access the product and all that sort of stuff. So there's less friction, there's less people emailing you for customer service and all that sort of stuff, because you're giving them all the information that they need right then and there, so that they can get their product, get their service, and get moving basically. Next, after that, you want a homepage. A homepage basically is the hub of your website that allows people to get to everything else. Now, your homepage should have your most important things on there, and you should have your menus basically. Here's my homepage for jaycartere.com. My most important thing for the homepage is to get people on my email list. That is the main reason for my website existing, to get people on my email list. And then from there, on my email list, then I can promote to them the other stuff on my website, or the other stuff that I want them to see, instead of having all that stuff on the homepage, which basically, you know, they're not gonna check out everything on your website. That's just not going to happen. It's better to get their details, because then you can continue to contact them over the long haul and continue to build that relationship. So we have our opt-in first off, and then I have a brief explainer of what the website's about, just in case this is a new person that's never heard of me before. Then we have my 3 main links for what I want people to go to. I want them to buy beats, listen to my music, and learn how to grow their YouTube channel. These are the main reasons someone might come to my website. Then I've got the trailer for my YouTube channel, which I actually need to change because I've updated this and I forgot to update my homepage, so I will be doing that today. Let me quickly note that down. The main purpose of my homepage is to establish credibility, let people know what I'm about, and get them on my email list, as well as give them the opportunity to check out what I have to offer on my website. Next, you want your blog page. You want a page where all your blog posts can be. You should be creating content. You should be making blog posts. This should be part of your marketing strategy. If you're not creating content, then you are slacking. Everyone who's actually creating content, actually creating videos, actually creating blog posts, actually creating podcasts and whatnot is going to blow you out the water. So get your game up ASAP. Now, on my jaycartere.com website, I'm just posting my daily emails. So I've got, you know, a bunch of useful advice and whatnot for artists and people who want to be creatives and all that sort of stuff. And, you know, I've got links to my videos and all that sort of stuff. And this can get people to my website through Google and through people just trying to find answers to certain questions and all that sort of stuff. And some people who have just visiting my site for the first time might just check out my blog to see what I'm about, and then this helps them see my personality and see what kind of content I'm going to be providing to them, what kind of emails they can expect to get on my daily email list, and so forth. Next, you want an about page so people can understand what you're about and you can tell your story. Now, I suggest you don't make it too long. I haven't made this too long, but you do want to tell your story. You want to tell your story. You want to make it brief enough, but you don't want to make it too brief. So if it takes a bunch of time to tell your story, then, you know, take that bunch of time, because people who are interested in you, who are interested in learning about you, who clicked on the About Me page, they probably want the information there. So create a bio, create an about section, and put that on your About Me page. Use this as an opportunity to get people on your email list as well, because if someone's watching, if someone's reading your About page, they're probably primed to get on your email list and start learning more about you and all that sort of stuff. Next up, you want a privacy policy. This is very important if you're going to be collecting people's details at all. So if you've got an opt-in page, you should have a privacy policy. If you use cookies on your website, you should have a privacy policy. Now, what this does is it lets people know what your policy is. Now, in order to create a privacy policy, there's a few ways you can go about this. You can hire a service that will do it for you. You can hire a lawyer and that sort of stuff. There's online services. I believe there are services that you can use to generate templates online, and you can copy other people's privacy policies and basically substitute your website for their website and your name for their name and do that. And honestly, that's what I did. But I believe I did that as well as using a template. I'm not sure exactly which I used, but Don't tell anyone I told you to do that. But that's perfectly fine. Make sure you actually read through it though. Don't just, you know, get a template or steal someone else's privacy policy and don't understand what the policy is. Read through it, understand what's going on. Honestly, I don't think I need to be in accordance with the FTC guidelines, so that's probably not useful. But you know, I'm a global business, so whatnot, we got it on there, innit? Privacy policies up there. It tells people what we're about, what kind of information I'm going to be gathering, what I do with that information, so on and so forth. So it's very important for you to have. And I believe certain advertising platforms won't let you advertise on their platform unless you have a privacy policy or a disclaimer or that sort of stuff. So you should be having these legal things in there to protect yourself from BS down the road, just in case. The last thing that you need to have is a contact page. Now, a contact page is very simple to create. Honestly, this contact page is ugly. It's super ugly. I want to get a better contact form thing, and I'll do that eventually. But right about now, this does what it needs to do in it. People can put their name, their email, their subject, and their message and contact me through here. A contact page is useful just in case people want to contact you. It's better than having your email address just available online, because if you do that, you're going to get a lot of spam. So, you know, I did a video on how to create a contact page. If you don't know how to do that, I think I've got a video on how to do most of this stuff. I think I've got a video on how to create pages, which will show you how to do most of this stuff. All of it has been done with Thrive Themes, Thrive Architect specifically. So if you want to create your pages, just use Thrive Architect. It's very, very easy. It's a drag and drop builder, and the Thrive team have a lot of tutorials that teach you how to go through that. If you don't want to watch my videos or whatever, you can go and watch their videos, and you can ask them for support in their forums as well. So that's pretty much it. Those are all the pages that you need for your website. The basic pages that you need for a successful website to have it up and running and to be able to make money from your website and to run a successful business. So make sure that you have all these pages moving forward so that you are able to run your business as smoothly as possible. As I said, there are some extra things like a testimonial page, maybe a list of reviews page, that sort of stuff. But that's something that I'll get into when I teach you how to get more testimonials for your product, for your business, and that sort of stuff, because that's a whole different ball game, and I really want to get super in depth with that. So let me know what other questions you have about building your website in the comment section down below. I believe this should be the end to this series. I'm gonna make, you know, an amalgamation of all these videos and put it in one long video now, so that you can basically watch through beginning to end and understand exactly what you need to do in order to build your website in maybe, you know, a day or two, instead of going through each of the individual videos, if that's something you prefer. Remember, go to growonyoutube.com/thrive to get Thrive themes and to get the Thrive Architect, which is the most important part of this, and go to growonyoutube.com/crystal to grab the same hosting that I use without all the, you know, secret payments that you'll have to make if you use something else. You know, for example, like GoDaddy, if you use their domains, they're going to catch you with the secret payments. After a year, they're going to catch you with the secret payments that you didn't think you'd be paying. So make sure that you're wised up and you know exactly what you're paying and why you're paying it, so that you can basically run your business as efficiently as possible and you know your numbers. It's very, very important for running a business. You need to know your numbers. Now in the next video, you'll learn more about music, online marketing, and online business. So stick around. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.